Hi everybody, it's Kristina Dennis, Transformational Self-Empowerment Master, and that is my neighborhood doggy. I don't know if you can hear him howling, but he's a cutie pie. I am coming in today, and I really did not know what I was going to talk about until about 30 seconds ago. I'm going to talk a little bit about generosity of spirit, and how sometimes I have to actively choose generosity of spirit, especially when I get into a judgy place with others. I have these new fancy earrings on that my friend Brandy, love you Brandy, gave me. And I was thinking that I thought it was fabulous, and how much I love surprise gifts for really no reason. She said she'd been watching the videos and she loved the fact that I liked my dangly earrings, and she wanted to give me a gift, and thank you very much. Of course, there was no expectation of having a gift. I was pleasantly surprised. So that looks awful, doesn't it? Okay. All right, movie magic, not happening today. So I was thinking about choosing generosity and what that comes to, and how easy it is to get derailed with this idea that we have to protect ourselves, that we have to have boundaries, that we can't let people take advantage of us. And all of that is true to some degree, but it's a real easy way for me to kind of jump on the bandwagon of judging someone. And I had a couple instances yesterday where there was some, monies being exchanged, and it was, approximately $5 less than what was offered. And I found myself kind of obsessing about it. $5, what the heck? Who cares? And I had to give myself a little talk about, why do you care? Is it because I think this person's trying to get away with something? Yep, I did for a few seconds. And then I realized they just didn't remember. They didn't know. And if they are getting away with something, quote unquote, then you know what? That's between them and their conscience and their God. And I need to answer for myself. And when in the world has $5 made or broken anything that I was going for? Very rarely. Maybe back when I was in third grade and I used to save up for Baskin-Robbins Super Sundae, which was 2 scoops, and I would alternate between chocolate one week and strawberry the next week. Yeah, food issues from a very young age. Maybe back then it mattered when a sundae was $3, but it doesn't matter now. $5, I hate to even say that, knowing that 2/3 of the world lives on $2, less than $2 a day. But in this country, in the United States, in my particular position, $5 isn't a lot of money. And I was catching myself ruminating on this. And I wanted to bring that in because I want to choose generosity of spirit. I want to live a life that knows that what's supposed to be mine is going to be mine, regardless of what somebody does or doesn't do. And this is the way of moving forward out of, some of the histrionic abuse that I survived, and some of the thought patterns that were given to me. It's my way of moving out of that, is to choose to accept that God has my best plans. He knows, I call him a he, but whatever you would like to call, my universe, my Holy Spirit, my higher power has my very best intentions. And I only block those intentions when I start thinking about what I'm lacking and what somebody may be getting away with. And when I can really center myself and realize that God's going to give me and take care of me and make sure that I have what I'm supposed to have. And that, if I go out with this mindset of abundance, I go out with this wearing it like a loose sweater kind of approach to people with kindness and compassion, then you know what? I'm going to be okay. I think I talked last week about the Divine Compensation, the book that I had read recently, and about sending out that kind of message and having that kind of belief system, knowing, that no matter what, I'm going to be all right. And as long as I keep going, and this happens to be in this country, And in my particular situation, because I know there's a lot of people that don't get the same breaks as I've gotten, in this particular situation, I'm going to be okay. And I want to approach people with that thought process, that feeling. And I want to choose generosity over concern about what somebody may be getting away with. Much happier, Christy, if I do it that way. Much happier relationships. I can see the joy and the treasures in them if I approach life that way. So I just wanted to share the thought, the earrings kind of triggered me about how generous my friend was to think of such a thoughtful gift to bring to me for no good reason, except that she loved me talking about my earrings on the videos, that I'd rather give. I'd always rather give and receive from a generous position. So I'm going to work on that. And I hope everybody has a great day when you watch this video. You think about that in your life. Where can you be more generous with your time, with your thought processes, with your grace, and perhaps with your money? Because, I once heard, if you hold this tight, the money, it won't get out, but nothing can come in either. So food for thought. Talk to you soon. Bye.